Gabriel Flash Elorde, March 25, 1935 to January 2, 1985, was a Filipino professional boxer. He won the lineal super featherweight title in 1960. In 1963, he won the inaugural WBC and WBA super featherweight titles. He holds the record at super featherweight division for the longest title reign, spanning 7 years. Elorde is considered one of the best Filipino boxers of all time along with 8th division champion Manny Pacquiao and Pancho Villa, flyweight champion in the 1920s. He was much beloved in the Philippines as a sports and cultural icon, being the first Filipino international boxing champion since middleweight champion Seferino Garcia. Fighting style. A southpaw, Flash Elorde was known for his boxing skills and speed. Writer Robert Lipsyte once described his style as the subtle little temple dancer moves. He learned Balintawak Eskrima from his father Tatang Elorde, who was the Eskrima champion of Bohol, from whom he learned his footwork and maneuvers. Elorde's style, derived from Eskrima, has been adopted by many boxers, including his friend Muhammad Ali, which influenced the outboxer style of boxing. Early life. Gabriel Elorde was born in the town of Bogo, Cebu. The youngest of 15 children, he came from a poor family. Elorde finished only the 3rd grade of his elementary education and was forced to drop out due to extreme poverty. He then began to work as a bearer of bowling balls and, besides this, as a carpenter. His love for boxing came from a friend, Lucio Laborte, a former professional boxer. Laborte taught him how to box, and Elorde quickly learned the sport and pursued his dream to become a boxer. At the time he was only 16 years old. Personal life. He was married to Laura Elorde in Tokyo in 1954. Her father Lope Sauriel, Sr., born September 25, 1905 to March 14, 1995, from Imus, Cavite, is enshrined in the International Boxing Hall of Fame in Canastota, New York. His sons Gabriel Jr., Bibat, Marty, and Johnny went into the world of boxing as promoters and managers. His daughters, as well as the rest of his family, have been in the boxing industry since the death of the great Flash. As a family, they have expanded the Elorde name into becoming a brand. They have made merchandise and gyms throughout the country. International endeavors are still being considered. Gabriel's widow Laura Elorde died at age 92 in May 2020 at Elorde Sports Complex in Sucat, Parañaque. She is survived by 20 grandchildren and 11 great-grandchildren. Professional career. Elorde made his professional debut at the age of 16 on June 16, 1951, against Kid Gonzaga. The bout was held in Cebu, Philippines. The boxing newcomer stopped his foe in the 4th round. Within a year, Elorde was able to win the national bantamweight title. His potential was evident. He was a solidly built southpaw whose major asset was his quick hands and relentless body attack on his opponents. In his first 14 fights, he suffered 2 defeats and 1 draw before coming into his own. He defeated Tani Campo and Hiroshi Horiguchi both in 12-round decisions to win the Philippine and Asian bantamweight titles. He also outpointed all-time great world featherweight champion Sandy Sadler in 1955 in a non-title bout. In 1956, he was given a rematch with Sadler, this time with Sadler's featherweight title on the line. However, Elorde suffered a cut in his eye and lost the fight on a 13th round TKO. Many boxing experts criticize Sadler, known as a very rough and vicious fighter, for the result of the bout. Jack Fisk of the San Francisco Chronicle wrote, "It was a dirty fight throughout and all the onus must be on the 126-pound champion's skinny shoulders." From this corner, it appeared highly improbable that he could have successfully defended the title, if he hadn't resorted to all the so-called tricks in and out of the rule book. He won the world super featherweight title on March 16, 1960, by knocking out the defending world champion Harold Gomez in 7 rounds. That night, Elorde ended the country's 20-year world championship drought. The crowd, estimated to be around 30,000, inside the newly built Araneta Coliseum, rushed into the ring after seeing Gomez go down to his knees at the 1-minute 50-second mark of the 7th round. The event happened 2 decades after compatriot Seferino Garcia, known as the father of the Biuelo punch, lost the middleweight division he lorded over until 1940. Elorde floored Gomez in the second round with a right hook to the head. The Filipino challenger knocked down the 25-year-old Gomez again in the third and in the fifth, sending him over the ring's lower rope at the end of the round. In the next round, Gomez mounted a brief comeback, but at the start of the seventh, Elorde hammered him again, connecting with rights to the head followed by a left to the jaw that sent him down once more. Gomez got up but was floored again after receiving a combination of lefts and rights. He then met a series of combinations that led the referee Barney Ross to count him out. When Gomez recovered, he went to Elorde's corner and whispered, "It was a good fight." Elorde retired with a record of 88 wins, 33 KOs, 27 losses, and 2 draws. He is considered the greatest super featherweight champion of all time in WBC history. Other ventures. Acting. After his retirement, Elorde remained in the Philippines within the public eye. He was a prominent commercial endorser, especially for San Miguel beer. In fact, his San Miguel beer TV commercial, together with Bert Marcelo and Rico J. Puno, wherein he famously said the words, "Isang platitong mani, one plate of peanuts." During 1980s it was named as one of the top 10 most renowned Filipino advertisement of all time. Another commercial showed him saying the popular line, "Wag nam ang bara-bara, bay." Death. Elorde died on January 2, 1985, one day after New Year's Day 1985 celebrations, at the age of 49. Elorde had been in and out of the hospital since a cancerous left lung was discovered. Doctors said he had become a chain smoker since he gave up boxing in 1971. He and his wife Laura were buried at Manila Memorial Park, Sucat. Legacy. In 1993, he became the first Asian inducted into the New York-based International Boxing Hall of Fame. He was also enshrined into the World Boxing Hall of Fame. Elorde was also voted the 78th best fighter by the Ring Magazine's writers in 2002 when the Ring Magazine's list of the 80 best fighters of the last 80 years was released. Please subscribe for the next updates. Thank you for watching.